because Elige is walking behind them. He's very wary that somebody's going to keep him locked into position, but look at this, nobody watching. He doesn't get his chance to find a 5v4, but the grenades on point. Yell's able to blow Fallen out of the equation. Bomb planted from Dinoco, and now Elige starts to round the corners. Again, they know he's back here. It's just a matter of him finding some sort of an impact, and with Esagaze up close, it's Elige to equalize. He takes the gush, and then Nav from the bomb site itself is able to find impact. Grim, he's sticking that bomb all the way. No, not like this. I refuse to accept.
Get ready for more.
From inside the site. Danico finding a bit of damage there as the CTs go for a boost. That will give them vision because they boost on top of the boost. And this gives Naf a very threatening line of sight. Sure enough, killing bolts, falling down, going for spam. And this MAC-10, that's a wild risk to take, but
smokes come up.
Gets himself a kill, and then the CTs come charging inwards. Then we have MIBR across the kill feed, back into the 2v2. 30 seconds. There's no way they're going to B.
Yeah, it's a play and pause here. ARAM pressure is coming up.
Oh, Esagaze able to get the one on elevator. Grim trades it. He's locked into this position. He doesn't have knowledge as to where the T is at, and he's just trying to keep himself in cover.
He's playing it well.
He's worried. 10 seconds.
The one spot. They've got to go for this. Oh, that is so nice from Esagaze.
He's going to cut off line of sight. Oh, and bolts. He gets Fallen right through where that smoke was going to pop. Grim goes down empty-handed, and MIBR, 2 crucial opening kills. Naf's got somewhat of an answer here, and he's going to run forward. Takes down Danico. That's at the hands of Elige. Stewie 2K looking for the clutch, but the op's back by sandbags, and now he knows. But Yell, he's able to find that kill. We saw Fallen kind of floating the op, but Elige, he's going to go ahead and take an initiative. Now he knows there's a player stranded on site. Bomb planter couldn't have gotten too far. I feel like Elige somewhat saves this in terms of even having any kind of a chance, but he gets tagged up by the op. Fallen finds the headshot. Cello boosted, dies to Elige, and we've got Liquid with a retake. Now that's a round. It looked like they got wrecked. If they want to keep it going, op up close from Fallen, lands into Cello, and almost draws bolts into the second CT. But they've got utility still to play. MIBR, their A presence has looked good. The utility on the execute, the wall bangs they've managed. And more often than not, we are praising them on this half of the map, but in a 2-man disadvantage, we'll see. Elige trades back as Bolts boldly peeks into the fire. Yell, he's looking for a target inside of the site, but Elige heads up. He could be coming alive tonight. Yell, fully blind, goes down as Liquid take a third. He's gonna walk around short side. Counter-terrorists kind of in flux at the moment.
Oh, man.
Yell's got a really good timing here, unless Grim gets behind the boxes, but Fallen spotted, and there goes Danico. Yell inside of the site, frag grenades on point. And now he's got himself another challenger here in the hands of Elige. Here comes, Esagaze from mid. He gets himself a double. And that leaves Stewie stranded. Esagaze again, this time not slipping through CT to compromise the B site, but joining, still trailing by 1.
Listen, positional compensation. They lose the trade, but they get that exact spot that they want on the ramp. They don't necessarily have to overextend anywhere now, because here, they almost always get the bomb down. So we'll see if Liquid can be disrupted. They actually do. And it's Elige from the back behind Fallen to get the kill.
Bolts slapped by Grim. Headshot connects on short side. 5 versus 2. Very strong spot for Liquid. Esagaze coming around the corners. And, well, almost the same fate as his teammate. But between him and Danico, they've got 24 HP to work with. And Elige hot on their heels, man. This is going to be an easy 2K for him as he finds them mid-execution. There were a couple of players from MIBR challenging Yellow Tarp over on the A site, but there's a real possibility of the kills coming in from B. No, Fallen, he extends into Danico. It's going to have to be Grim to deliver. He's got a player right ahead, snaps back, and gives us the double that Team Liquid need.
Wow. What would they call that? El Monstro? That was nasty from Grim, but okay.
Over.
His friend Elige.
3 players at the helm of this retake, but we said don't give Yell this position, and right now he is locked in on it. He saw a player slip by. Smoke grenade extends, now bolts from short side. He drops Grim, sees Naf, and can't do anything about it. A retake here from Liquid gives... Esagaze going for the bomb plant. He's going to be able to commit to that one yet again. They put out the fire that's meant to fluster his feet. Naf with a headshot versus Yell at B leaves the 4v2 to unfold here. But we've got full HP on both Bolts and Esagaze. Counter-terrorists at a disadvantage in that regards. Grim, though, doesn't need much. Goes ahead, finds that kill towards short, but now it's Bolts in the clutch. The 1v4. He's got players low, but he can't control all of their peaks. It is Team Liquid with a 3-round edge. But that game versus...
Esagaze here holding for the peak, but Grim immediately clocks him.
Yeah, and look at Grim, man. He's going to go for a deeper position. Cello walks out, loses his space. Grim, third kill.
He's just on monster mode. I mean, this wouldn't be the first time he did this to MIBR.
Stewie 2K is going to find the same spot that Grim was just within. And he gets hard cleared. Yell with a headshot and a follow-up. Now it's him on 14 HP with 2 Ts, but he's not going to manage. It's a roll that would break a lesser man. Yell going to have to leave his preferred position. Danico dies to Stewie, spammed through yellow. And Yell still close enough to challenge here. M4A1S, 4 players ahead, sees the head, and looks away. But Esagaze, he's got himself 2 kills.
Is that off the flank? Where did... Oh, he just peeked
away
off
from
short.
Here we go. Molotov should clear the corner so that they can just focus on sight. Last bits of utility thrown out, and Esagaze, he's gonna just rush right in, and he dies for that decision. Then Bolts does too. Stu with 3 kills leaves Cello. Stewie stays tucked behind the sandbags. It really is on his decision to swing out and take the final fight. He does so and puts Team Liquid on fire. Ready to peak, perhaps? But they are certainly outnumbered. There's a 3rd player. Esagaze was over towards the sandbags. Oh, a leash!
Like they have pistols.
Just running through them like it's nothing. A full buy round from MIBR to try and stave off a 15th round win from Liquid. And a leash so disrespectful, but Bolts, he's able to get out from the CT spawn with 2 kills already to his name. Bomb planter almost killed, but Naf's gonna survive for now.
Kind of creating those timings. Man, there's another heal. Unanswered. Important player. Bolts is out. Time to go get the bomb as we cross the minute mark, but this could be it for MIBR.
Yeah, looking like 12 round wins in a row to close the show on Vertigo.
Well, it'll be, 3v5 on A with a push, maybe? Or are they going back to B?
Yeah, they're setting up outside of B site. It's just Fallen selling them hook, line, and sinker. Maybe Fallen can even close this one out. Yell's going to challenge around, and sure enough, it's the one-man army in Fallen sending a message to his Brazilian brethren. Cello hiding now behind the sandbags. What you going to make of this? Bombs planted. Get your knife. Get your knife. Yeah. You take what you can in a situation like this. He instantly gets wrecked by Naf, but I think he knew.
And Grim to bear most of the load when it comes to the fragging. And that'll be a great thing. They all can chime in at the same time. Stewie on the entries as well is going to be something to pay attention to. He finds that time and he takes out Bolts.
Danico posted. Stewie is the man who ate that early frag grenade damage as well, so for him to get a kill before dying, if he dies, is great for Liquid. Yell, desperate to connect a shot. Danico will find Grim before he burns to a crisp, and a leash through the smoke will find that 4v2. So everything's going very well here for Liquid. Bomb plant off Fallen, easy.
Bomb has been planted.
No challenge. Not yet. Cello's now extended beyond the construction, so that actually gives him a good angle to try and fight a player inside of the site, but he goes back. He is caught by Stu. Esagaze with a headshot, and now Cello with a chance. But that goes down empty-handed, and it's looking like Team Liquid take away another pistol round win.
It comes down to the entry in a big way. Stewie coming up B very quick.
Cello lays down the law. Stops that first peek. They go deeper into the op of Fallen, but they're not actually killed for it. Great grenade over the top from Cello. Grim could still challenge Banana, but it looks like the CTs have gotten away with this. A 2-man advantage bodes very well. A 3-man advantage, even better. Yell, he's going to jump within the bomb site, and Elige disengages, but this is that wombo combo from Vertigo. Grim and Elige with 45 seconds to spare in the 2v5. Danico standing in the open. Grim's going to walk right into him. Off angle, works perfectly for the first kill and the follow-up damage. Primes Yell to put MIBR on. But a strong opening regardless.
Yeah, the backpedal jump up. You know, it looks like, you know, Fallen, runs into that mistake, but it was a very nice punish from Cello.
Stewie off of the flash. Both those counter tear. Oh, just peeks into it. And Stewie 2K takes what he wants. Cello dives behind barrels. Elige is going to remain behind the logs.
But I like this. I mean, they're still fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And they still got eyes on mid as well. They're going to hear the flicker of the scope at mid as Stewie, his eyes prying here. But Yell from the other side will take out his teammate.
Oh, and then when Stewie goes back, Esagazi is posted on the angle. Now we've got another 2
seconds, but do they have enough time to hunt down this player? And they could maybe plant in smoke and hope they don't get spammed. Let's see what happens.
5 seconds to spare. Cello peeks out from his corner. Now there's no time for the plant, and, well, it's not even going to happen. 3 kills for Cello.
Late players turning the corner. It's usually a very successful setup, but we'll see if it does result in anything. Yes, they grab one.
Dives back into cover. Almost gets away, but Naf's going to find that headshot.
Did they know about 2? It doesn't look like it.
But they seem suspecting, and sure enough, they get that contact versus Bolts. Man advantage here for MIBR as Yell ops one and Bolts holds the line.
Well, they're going to go for the boost, or no?
Just Naf going to try to press his face against the smoke in case they challenge through it.
Looks like he wants to phase it, and he won't see anything just yet, but they come out, and that would have been the duel.
Grim now on his own. Tucks back behind the new box. Finds Yell's op. Now 1v2. Peeks out. And Grim, he's got 3 kills as Danico closes the distance. Grim peeks back and forth, and he's not able to get the kill. Time is of the essence. Danico jumps on top of it, and the defuse comes through. MIBR.
Liquid have been doing this a lot, actually. They get control of this, they go for the execute, but then the re-aggression comes in. They got a rifler just board, and then the op can go back off cycle. Cello here to fight, get some damage off, and there's a third player in the site, but he cannot trade. Amazing from Fallen to deny him off the coffins. 5 HP as they get the bomb down.
Nicely done there, Liquid. Labored effort, and now it's on Naf. He's got 100 HP, takes down the first one. But look at the health left for Liquid. 16. It meets them halfway up B. Elige peeks. Slowly but surely working his way closer into the pit. Molotov denies the fallback. Cello, he's going to remain committed in position. Definitely has a teammate here to help him out. Doesn't see the player over top of the smoke, and that's where Stewie opens up shop. Bolts trying to hold this down. It's a trade train back and forth. With some serious damage onto Elige. Tries to swing out, then the AUG in from pit, waiting for the drop. It never comes. Naf, he's got 2 headshots at Team Liquid. They rock this party back into the A site yet again.
That execute's about to come very shortly. 3 here, comfy in the site, but mollies land everywhere.
Yeah, not so comfortable with fire on their feet. CTs falling one after another, and Yell dropping the off shot. Second miss also is not going to make this one easy. We've got that fast flank from Danico, but he takes damage as he does find at least 1 kill. And oh, Naf, crisp headshot. 1v3 from Danico to try and close this half, and he gets the first player. Definitely has a chance here as long as he can dodge the damage. His aim looks good. Smoke grenade over the oranges. Gonna land at the feet of Nafly. That should cancel out his vision and pushes Fallen into the fight ever so slightly. Time still favoring Liquid. The reload is heard. The time is very far gone, and I would say this round is to Team Liquid.
What happens now? Strong lane setup versus a lane take. Will it work?
Naf's in the corner, and he's got himself a headshot alongside Grim, desperately jumping up and down, but not quite desperate is Team Liquid until Esagazi comes in from the balcony flank. However, double man advantage established and Elige peeks out from all. Looking scary for a second. There's a late grenade.
There you go.
A little bang for its buck.
That Glock looks cool, doesn't it?
Yes, the grinder.
That's it.
With cello Berlin golds.
Oh.
Stewie has an incendiary in hand and a face full of lead, but Naf's got money in his pocket after that 3K spray. That's what he needed. If Stewie's going to go down for free, then somebody needs the multi-kill. Fallen hopping with the MP9, looking to make a bit more cash, but it's Elige's M4. They can't lose that one. Got to make sure at least one player survives, and the P250 is just not enough. And try to push through this. Smoke grenade will disrupt Fallen's angle. He doesn't have anybody to boost him just yet, but there is a rotator from Liquid getting into position. He wraps around construction over towards the coffins, and between the two smokes, they go for a fake plant. There's 3 guns up for the T's, 4 seconds to spare. Stewie gets a headshot, and MIBR find basically nothing. Utility for MIBR to blanket this bomb site for the execution, and Stewie, because he has 15 HP, is a little bit wary here. A gap in that smoke gives him the headshot. He loses 12 more health, but still stands. 2-man advantage. Grim postured here on the balcony, Yell creeping inwards with that op, soon to put his head on display, but not before Bolts dies with bomb. The last player's been spotted and tagged oh so low. Elige
makes his way over. Let's see what MIBR can do.
Fallen's going to drop Danico first and foremost. We've got Naf still on top of quad box. He's got himself a kill. Bolts is low. Fallen just pulling that bolt back and smashing MIBR.
One of the bigger prospects, and we've already got pressure down mid. Damage here on the cello. Stewie, wow. Oof. Goes quick.
Fallen though, now he's coming alive. He's got himself a second op kill. Going ahead and trying to set the precedent down mid. Liquid letting MIBR make their play for a couple of rounds, and now
they got bored.
Finish.
They got bored with how
back of the B bomb site. Can he close on his own, or is it going to take that eventual rotation? He lays a smoke in the back of the bomb site, creates a bit of ambiguity. Where has he got off to? Oh, the sideline, it seems. 20 seconds to spare, and MIBR, they're fighting. They are fighting for what they want. Naf and Fallen on the retake. Remember, all 3 of the kills so far this round coming off of Fallen's op. Will Naf add to the tally to close out map 2? We've got a frag grenade on Fallen. That could be easily enough to blow cello out of the equation, but it misses the mark. Now Fallen's going to keep his eyes on the dark corner, hits his shot versus the man in the commitment position, but now it's on to cello. 9 HP is all he needs to keep this game going.
For B control.
And it's Elige tested. Fallen up shot connects. Bolts. He's got Grim's head, but Naf quickly into position, and he could just walk right through. Cello maybe dies to this, or Naf holds on. Fallen, side of the smoke. That flash is meant for Naf to come out. He challenges successfully. Now, oh, the no-scope! And Fallen not able to close just yet, but it's close, and now it's over. A 16-9 on Inferno from Team Liquid.